Do a microphone check.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure having you on the inside. Welcome.
It's a pleasure here also.
All right. Okay. So you're not in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, so we're connecting via the modern technology
Mhm.
means. All right. Awesome. So you have a new song that is out. We've played it already. It's called Hands Up. Tell us about it.
Okay, this song was arranged and produced by the same guy who did Happy Birthday Carnival. His name is Alwyn Baptiste. They call him better known as Daddy Jones. He actually gave me the beat and I sent it on to Problem Child, and Problem Child wrote the lyrics.
Oh, oh.
Yes.
Daddy
So
Jones is that gentleman. He lives in Canada. Is
no,
that
no, he lives in St. Croix.
St. Croix? Oh, okay,
Hmm.
okay. I'm mixing up the daddies there. My
Yeah,
apologies.
no problem. Hmm.
But that's really nice because I remember your Happy Birthday Carnival. That's a nice
Hmm.
one. That is a
Hmm.
nice one. All right, awesome. So, what are your plans for this carnival season?
Well, I'm not coming home, but I still have to contribute towards carnival because I'm a carnival baby. So that's my contribution.
Oh, thank you. My next question was gonna be, are you coming home to take part in any competitions? But you already said no.
No.
When was the last time you took part in competition?
Oh well, in St. Croix, we don't really I didn't really compete in a long while because I've been winning so many competitions that I just decided I'm gonna give up.
Oh.
Well, my last winning was road march here in St. Croix. I won on 4 occasions here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, but with the band, with Happy Birthday Carnival, that was individual. But
Hmm.
I'm with a band, Express Band. So when my vocals up front, we won 3 road marches here.
Oh, okay, that's very nice. Speaking of bands, you were part of more than one band in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Can you
Hmm.
list them? I
Okay.
think I know two.
Touch was first,
Mm-hmm.
then Black Sun
Mm-hmm.
second, and then Signal was my final stop.
Mm-hmm. That's my introduction to you, actually. I know you from Signal. I learned
Yes.
maybe last week or week before that you were part of Touch. So this
Mm-hmm.
morning I'm learning Black Sand. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That must have been quite an experience to transition from one band to the next. What was it like?
Um, is good, better, best.
Mm-hmm.
Good, better, best. How
Mm-hmm.
should I say? Better, good, best.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Now, my next question, right? Now that you're speaking about bands, what are your thoughts on where we are today, where we don't have as many live performing bands in St. Vincent and the Grenadines?
Yeah, it's really heartbreaking and sad because bands. I think I prefer performing with a band for more
Mm-hmm.
than one reason. You get to do what you want on stage. You get the crowd involved. But when you're singing on a track, you're stuck to the track.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do exactly what the track entails. So bands are always better. And I don't know if it's the younger generation. I mean, I don't want the song too old, but the music should be taught in school. And I know it's been taught in school, but I don't know if they're picking it up. But because of modern technology and people could just go in the studio and create a beat and just record a song, and they have um the the ability to just perform, like the artist can just perform without the music.
Mm-hmm.
It's for me it's good, but it's still not good enough.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think Vincentian should try the older musicians should try and encourage the younger musicians to have bands, because I understand that Touch and
Kinetic.
another year gonna be on the road. Those
Yeah.
are not
They
young
are.
bands. I mean, those are not young bands, and we're the young bands. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of strange. But here in St. Croix, oh, we have a lot of young bands.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have a lot of young bands here. So
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on in St. Vincent. I don't know. I really don't know.
Perhaps cost.
Cause
Uh,
well, that's why institutions like you guys should help the younger ones. How about that?
mhm. That's if they're interested.
Sponsors.
Are they interested in getting involved in bands? You'd find that the artists may not have a musical background.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's Resonance Band. There's also High Profile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure what the others, if there are others, and so on. But how many of the younger folks who enjoy music or are actually artists can actually play an instrument?
Um
Yeah.
yeah, that's why they gotta keep the tradition going. But I don't
Right.
know, but they just teach music in school.
Yeah, they do. The good thing is they normally now have school bands showcase. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what they're trying to bring back for secondary schools.
Mm-hmm.
It happened a few months ago, I believe, if my memory
Mm-hmm.
serves me right. So there were several bands across in Vincent and the Grenadines that were performing as a showcase, and it's not the first time they're doing it. So hopefully, maybe in the future, we'll get to see some of these bands sticking together, or maybe the same participants forming actual bands in SVG. You never know. But it's a start.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. But band, especially having a live drummer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
A
do.
live
I
drummer
do.
is that was signal had horns, live horns, a live drummer, and also they had electronic drum, so it was
Mhm,
more music, but everything was live.
mhm.
Exodus was the same thing.
Yeah.
But Touch didn't have a whole brass line, but they had
Mhm,
Colin King who used to blow the trombone,
mhm, mhm, mhm. I'm a live band
saxophone. Sorry,
person.
saxophone.
Right. I'm a live band, so I will be biased and I will be with you on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to go to a show that has a live band than for it to, and this is no disrespect to anybody in the industry. This is just my personal preference. I have
Mm-hmm.
a better experience with hearing the live instruments and to hear the additional music and to hear the bass man go off on a little
And
tangent, but it's a nice tangent, yeah?
and the vocalists them they getting on bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know. It's really nice, but I guess we just have to wait and see and hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But are there any plans? I know that sometimes the older artists would sort of team up and nurture younger artists.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that is in your plans to do for the future? Or have you done it or are doing it?
Yes, I'm planning. Actually, I have a plan. I don't know if you know. I don't know you're young, so I don't know if you know. I have won um, Queen of Calypso 4 times.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you're
So
former Queen of Calypso, but I'm just
right, four
yeah,
times I
okay.
won that crown.
Nice.
So so I'm planning on doing Queen of Calypso, international Queen of Calypso competition where I'll be inviting queens queens from over the entire Caribbean to come to St. Croix, and I'm gonna have a show to have to crown the Queen of Queens, the
Mm.
Queen of Queen Calypso monarch. That's
Nice.
what is the pipeline for me.
Nice. That is
Mhm.
lovely. And it's interesting that you should speak about that because we're going to move on. When we wrap up with you, we're going to move on to talking about the Queen of Calypso competition that is coming on
Mhm.
the 4th of June.
Mhm.
So, yes, it's the 3rd. Thank you very much. The 3rd of June, which is next week, Saturday. So that's really nice. And I know that there was a hiatus in between. Now,
No,
before
before you
we
go
get,
further,
yeah,
please mention to them how come they don't have the first Queen of Calypso coming to perform in that show.
the first queen.
First Queen of Calypso, I mean Pat Ragguette.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me send them a message because the person who is here is not the organizers, right? So I'll
Yeah.
make note and ask them how come not. But that's
Of
an
course.
interesting,
Yeah,
yeah,
4 times. 4 times. I mean, come on. I'm not
yeah.
begging, but I mean, I'm a Vinci.
It only makes sense, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Why would you wanna pay somebody from another island to come and perform when you have your own?
True, 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 true. You know, I'd really love to see you perform
I
someday.
would even pay my way. They wouldn't have to pay me. I'm just a true Vincentian. I love culture. I love calypso.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
they won't have to pay. They won't have to put me up. They won't have to pay me. I mean, come on.
Okay. That's interesting. I'll send a
Yeah,
message after.
think Vinci. That's the word. Think Vinci.
Think Vinci. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. I like that. That's a nice slogan, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Think Vinci.
Think Vinci. All right, we got to wrap up in 2 minutes. So, any final thoughts? Any hopes for the season? What are you looking forward to the
Yeah,
most?
but
On?
yeah, but okay. I'm keeping my fingers crossed to come home. I'm not sure, but on the ground, I will really want to thank people like Teresa Daniel,
Mm-hmm.
Ezzie Roberts. Oh, he's at the PRO. He is something else.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband, who is my manager, driving force behind me and everything
Okay.
like that. Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. I'm newly married.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let me take a
Mm-hmm.
moment to say congratulations. I saw it
Thank
on
you very
social
much.
media. Oh, very lovely.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I just want to thank these people and all my families and friends. I'm a Vinci. I'm still will be a Vinci. I will forever be a Vinci.
Mhm.
And nice
Lovely.
meeting you and talking to you. You sound very, very nice and professional, and you're young. So keep it
Thank
up.
you. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure talking to you. I'd like to see you
Mm-hmm.
perform someday. So I'm
Yeah.
keeping my fingers and toes and everything crossed. Maybe we'll see you on the road with Touch this season. Who knows?
Oh, and if I decide to come, probably I might be able to stop by and see you.
Most definitely. Looking
All right.
forward to that. All right. You take care. It was an absolute pleasure.
Okay. Not a problem, dear. Thanks for
All right.
having me.
All
Bye.
right. No problem.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Hey, and that was Pat Ragguette joining us this morning. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to play the song again. It's called Hands Up, and we're going to come right back.
Right now. Eh, 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 I'm ready for action. I'm feeling the vibes. I feel I could party all night. Oh, I'm having a time and I'm ready to wine. Free up myself and unwind. Party till the sun comes up. Oh, no stress on my mind. This is party time. Everybody, let us see you right now. Hands up, jump up, let loose, free up, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Hands up, jump up, let loose, free up, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Eh, 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 having a time and I'm ready to wine. Free up myself and unwind. Party till the sun comes up. Oh, no stress on the mind. This is party time. Everybody, let me see you right now. Hands up, jump up, let loose, free up, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Hands up, jump up, let loose, free up, enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Eh, eh, eh,
right, welcome back to Activated Mornings. It's the last lap. It's like, Carnival Tuesday, last lap, when they say, oh, play out, because the police coming to shut you down. This is the last lap right now. So it's a carnival kind of morning. And this morning in studio is Colette Shan. She is boy, Calypsonian, singer, producer, writer, panis,
pan teacher,
pan tutor. Anything else? You don't tune. That's the only thing left for you to
content
do.
creator now.
Content creator. You're not tuning yet.
Not
No. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, you gotta get the hang of it. Boom,
That
boom,
is too
boom.
much work.
Pest gotta pass it on.
Overly sensitive.
Where's some muffins? All right. All right. So this morning we're going to be talking about the Queen of Calypso competition that's coming up on the 3rd of June.
Next Saturday. Yes.
Next Saturday, you are.
I would be entering this year same as last year. Everybody is trying to get a crown. So this year I'm actually with the upstage tent. So we've already started rehearsals. I think last week to this week we have more rehearsals. We actually have Queen of Calypso rehearsals this evening. And while I'm upstage, I'm just gonna highlight some of our show dates. So next week we have our first tent show at Russell's, the 31st, and we have another one June 7th. Then we have one in Sandy Bay, which is on June 10th. And our prelims are on June 14th, and our last show, 10th show, would be on June 17th in North Leeward. I'm not sure exactly where as yet, but more information will come.
Right. If people if they missed anything, is there like a social media page? How do we get more information from you?
I don't think there's a social media page, but they can reach out to me because I don't think I have permission to give out anyone's number.
Okay.
434-0584. That's Gemini page, so they can reach out to me. I could give more information. I think I post on my WhatsApp from time to time and also on my social media page. I think I have a video up with the tent poster in there, so they can find it as well.
All right. Lovely. Okay. So this is your second time in Calypso competition.
Yes.
It's also your second time in Queen of Calypso. What was the first time like?
It was interesting because first I did a bit of research and there's not much information available online wise. So I wanted to know what to do, what to expect, because it's a competition amongst women, and I think women are some of the most competitive creatures there are. So it was good. I always point out that the women are clever. So one of the
Indeed we are.
They would come and they would. What they do it at rehearsal, like their energy might be down, they might sing and be like, man, I ain't in this, but come the night of the competition is a whole different. It's like that was the same person.
But that's a typical tactic though. When you're in competition, you give this, you drag your foot, like you don't want to let come on.
But competition, you see a whole character snap.
That's like the same thing goes for like Miss SVG too on pageants. You just be like,
and then come, hello. I said, oh.
Yeah, that's why you gotta like really pay attention to yourself and not be distracted by the noise around you.
You have to be headstrong, to be honest. Like if you have a team that is good, but everybody, I'm a loner. not by choice, but that's just how it is at the moment. So one of the things I would agree with Miss Ragguette, live bands, performing with a live band is such a different feeling, and I actually love I love singing with the band and singing with the track. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah, it is. It is most definitely. And then the connection too, you get an opportunity to connect to more than people. More people, more than one person's.
Definitely, because you have the bass, you have the trumpets in B flat, you have the alto sax, the trombone, you have the pianist, you have the guitarist, you have the backing vocalists.
Mhm.
You have everybody, and I hope they didn't think I is a nuisance. Because
Who's they? Who's they? What do you mean?
the musicians, I like to trouble the bass in particular because
Oh, you telling turn up, and don't turn down?
I know I am a bass girl. I love the song of bass.
Oh, you're a woman on the bass. Come on.
I love the song of bass. Like while I'm singing, my ears are always out to hear what's what's happening.
Yeah,
But
come on,
that
give
the
me
bass
that
player
boom,
that they
boom,
big up
boom.
Kim,
Yeah.
he's very talented.
Nice.
All I try him, he's very good. Like I give him my stuff and it's one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it should have been, or is it easier because you have a background in arranging, you have a background in steel pan, so you know exactly. Okay, I need a little bit more here. Could you turn it down there?
It is easier, but also more frustrating because I don't think I can. I'm working on it. It's easier because I know what to expect,
Mhm.
especially when you create your music, you know what to expect, you know what's
Mhm.
coming. But it's a bit more frustrating because you could hear the errors and it throws you off. So that's what I'm working on, like hearing the
Mhm.
errors and trying not to make my face so, because that's even when I'm creating the music, I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh. I
Yeah.
have this facial,
Yeah.
and then pan they teach you when you play, either smile or something.
Yeah, girl, we know it. We know
Exactly.
it. We got a shadow
You gotta
and we got a
smile. So
grin.
that's the only nick about it, that
Mhm.
you know it front and back.
Right.
So other than like if I was another artist that's not so focused on what's going on in the nitty gritty,
Mhm.
it would have been easier.
Mhm.
But with time and practice, the perfectionist in me I try to keep her down because calypso is a lot of work.
Is it more work than Ragusoko?
I've never been in a Ragasuka competition.
Oh, you're speaking competition wise. Okay.
But in what aspect are you talking about?
I was
Like,
referring to like creation of music and so on, and production and so on.
A lot of people think calypso, it's, what do you call it? They try to say it's fading back. It's actually a lot of work, and I think why it's fading is because it requires more than what the other subgenres of calypso needs. Like it requires you to go in depth. It requires you to create a story, to have meaning to your story, for everything to connect. It requires music theory. It requires you to have everything flow and get your music on music notation, have it distributed to this instrument, that instrument. It takes more from you. And I think the delivery itself, I think I made an observation. It's not as move. It doesn't require you to move here and there, but I think people underestimate how much it takes to not move at all and still deliver. So it's a real mind game. Whereas raga, you could distract with a little dance in here, but you can't distract with a little up and down in here.
Yeah. I mean, but you still have to, in a sense, work the stage.
You have to. But that's what I'm saying. It's based on your song too, because if you have a song that's moving, we don't expect you to stand up and But with my song, I think I choose a tempo that's just right. Because last year I realized one of the hiccups I had was my song was a little faster. That was for prelims, not Queen of Calypso. So I dropped the tempo so that I could keep everything, in line.
All right, nice. So the name of your song?
Oh, this song I actually have Compensate.
Compensate.
Yes, you guys will hear it for the first next week if you come to our tent. Persons who've been to the rehearsals heard it. It's also on social media. I did a video to promote it. Collection social media page. That's COLETTE space SHUN. It speaks for itself. There's something about it that I intentionally did not do when writing that song, is that I did not say you're compensating with money. And I don't think people realize I've never said anything about money.
But what is it about? I know what compensate means, but
it's about compensate. I can't come and tell you everything.
Okay. So you said it's on social media. You can hear it in the tent next week.
Yes.
But in terms of radio, I know that that's a process
Yes,
sometimes.
it is a process. What I have persons are saying it's good enough to put on YouTube, but I'm not. I want to maintain a certain standard, and
Right.
maintaining standard requires professional standard money.
All right. Okay. I got it. I got
So
it.
I'm actually thinking, once I get it professionally mixed and mastered, then it would be available on YouTube. And I'm actually thinking of concepts for the music video, but cross that bridge.
Okay. When you get there, when you get there.
Definitely.
All right. So we have 1 minute left. The competition is a week and a day away.
Yes.
So your final thoughts, invite people, give us a location, cost, and everything.
Right.
Queen of Calypso.
Ironically, I don't even know the cost.
Because you don't have to pay, right?
I don't have to
I think
pay,
it's
so I'm-
$20 though. It's $20.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna help you out.
I would just like to invite everyone to the Queen of Calypso competition at Russell's Auditorium, June 3rd.
Mhm.
That's next Saturday. The ladies I know have been working hard. I know they're probably at home, even after rehearsals, going home and practicing. I've spoken to one or two persons. They get in there, act together. They always deliver. They always get their hair, their outfits, everything, because they take it very serious.
You
All
have to,
these-
right?
Huh?
It's competition. You have to.
Definitely. Like,
Yeah.
they don't see it as a flyby. They're ready. So
Mhm.
it's going to be energy. It's going to be something for everyone of all age group, music lovers in general. So just inviting everyone out, and also the other tents. I don't have all the information, but I think most of them have their Calypso 10 shows at Russell's.
Okay, and if anything, you could always reach out to Cabo,
Definitely.
all right, for some information,
Or even
or
CDC.
call the
I think
CDC
they would have
office,
that information as well.
72580. I think that is normal.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, girl. I used to harass CDC plenty during Stew Pan, okay, but white
Speaking of
people,
steel
so
pan, what about we have Ivory this Sunday?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure. Oh, they'll be promoting it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yes, come at
I did
Ivory
join
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
This Sunday I'll be there, and I think they have some of the Calypsonians performing there as well. Yes,
Nice.
so you'll get to see. Mm. Not me. But yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up right about now. Thank you so much for joining us. All the very best next week
Thank you.
and beyond, and stick with it. It's a good thing.
It is.
Yeah. 20 years from now, you'll be coming back to talk about, 20 years ago, I was in the, yeah. All the best, collection, and take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And with that, we're going to wrap up Activated Mornings for today. Thank you.